Chronicles of a Sunlight Sea, Tales of a Skeleton Crew, Sea Monkeys. "Take this," said Rotten Bob to Grim Jack, handing him a big jar that had all sorts of funny looking dead creatures in it or something. "The hell is this?" said Grim Jack. Toxler's experiment. Toxler actually was the one who had raised them from the dead, a dark wizard of Upper Tamarin who'd had a lot of magical talent, and he'd created an elixir which was a lot of fun, and also responsible for this strange looking gift which Captain Bob, Bad Bob, Rotten Bob felt was time to dispose of because he was not sure about what it was. He couldn't quite remember the details. That's funny that he was a skeleton, didn't have much of a brain anymore. Grimjack took the jar, and dumped it overside, and they went to bed for the night, thinking nothing more of it. They heard the cock crow in the morning from Aldolo's little township, because that's where they were mostly wont to be in harbour, at Aldolo's little township, Prince Aldolo's. Captain Bob, another day. Raised his head and what was that? And you hear all these sounds everywhere, all over the ship up above. So he got up, put on his garb, and went out to see what all the fuss was all about. Grimjack was there, and the crew were all around at their wits' end, all over the ship, with funniest looking creatures. And Grimjack stared at Captain Bob and said, "What the hell is all this?" "Ah," said Rotten Bob. "Sea monkeys, that's right, I remember now. They were sea monkeys, and they were special little magical spells on them, I think. They would grow quite big. I mean, they're formed as sea monkeys. I mean, said Grimjack. Sea monkeys are little. That's right. Well, that's magic, isn't it, Grimjack?" The sea monkeys were everywhere, and sort of grown legs and things, and just sort of all over the ship. And then they sort of went into the Aldola's harbour and caused no end of chaos to the township. And the sea monkeys eventually, Aldolo got word and got up for the morning and went down to see all the chaos which all the villagers were saying. "Deal with it, Aldolo, deal with it." And Rotten Bob sort of handballed up to Prince Aldolo and said, yeah, Toxler's magic again, I'm afraid." "Right," said Aldolo. "Figures." Well, he called out a bit of the help, his military aides, and they started grabbing the sea monkeys, and some of them were summarily dispatched to the next life. And by the end of the day, the sea monkeys had been tossed back into the ocean and had drifted out a bit, and there was a pile of dead ends burning down on a section of the beach in a big bonfire pit. Rotten Bob and Grimjack and the crew were around there, drinking rum, going, "Hey, oh, Dead Sea Monkeys, hey, oh, Dead Sea Monkeys." And the songs were banal and what do you expect from a dead skeleton crew?